Hello everyone, my name is Zayred, and today we're going to continue on, and we're going to play as the most tragic character in Mortal Kombat. Well, of all the ninjas anyway.
Reptile.
And why do I say he's the most tragic character despite the fact of Scorpion being a ninja as well? Well, it starts back with his origins. Before Mortal Kombat, he's a member of the Saurian race, which kinda didn't have a good thing. The Saurians originate from Earthrealm, which in my opinion is pretty cool. So he's actually from my realm. He's actually from the realm we're from. But the gods kind of were going through a war.
You would risk your race's extinction.
And then they ran to Zatara.
The threat of it makes me dangerous.
You evoke pity, not fear.
Round one, fight.
And after that they decided to go to a new place. That place was called Zatara. Zatara was a great land for them. And then Shao Kahn came along and went, I'm taking you people. In the original timeline, Baraka was originally planning to overthrow him at some point, but unfortunately couldn't. Him and the female chameleon. Within the time he was under Shao Kahn's reign, he forgot everything for the most part. And eventually grew insane. In this timeline, it seems though he doesn't know about the whole thing. And sadly enough, I don't think he ever does find out about it in this timeline. In the original timeline, he does find out parts and bits of it, thanks to Natara, who ultimately was just using him as a pawn, which poor Reptile has always been used like that. It's one of the things that makes me feel sad for the guy.
Finish him.
And this is one of the reasons why I kind of hope that in K11 he kind of does get better, because right now he kind of isn't. And also I do hope we get a return to characters like Chameleon, both the male and female variant, because I think they're both really, really cool characters. That plus another interesting thing is that in the original timeline, Reptile would look more reptilian, because at this point in the series, I believe Reptile still at least looks somewhat human. It wasn't until like Deadly Alliance or Deception or one of those two games where Reptile's face was actually starting to turn green. No, it was Deadly Alliance, because in Deception he becomes Onaga. Yeah, despite being the joke of the Mortal Kombat series, he does become the villain. I mean, he does become one of the most powerful villains. Or at least the vessel for him for a short amount of time. I know Nightwolf separates the two, and unfortunately he does die in Armageddon like everyone else. But I apologize for spending so long talking about the history. I just find Reptile's history to be really interesting. And kind of saddening for this guy. And the worst part is he's not even the most interesting of their origins to me. Wait until next week for that with Ermac, because his is even more interesting.
Round two, fight.
But anyway, Noctis variation, it actually allows you to prolong your opponent's suffering pretty much. Because, I mean, end your opponent faster if you know exactly how to use it. Actually, let me see. Oh god. Okay, I apologize. I don't know what the other one is. That always happens. Also, I still kind of dislike the way this costume looks. Because Classic Reptile for me is always meant to be a human-looking character. And he could disguise it earlier because the fact of the matter being that Chameleon was always near, so he could keep himself looking like that. It's the same reason why Chameleon keeps because male Chameleon is not too far from her. She's always able to keep a normal look to her, like a normal female look to her. Which is the reason why she looks the way she does in Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie.
A sword with a moving blade.
Round one, fight.
I kind of hope that in certain regions in Europe, this form is actually called instead of Deceptive Mystification. In case you're wondering why, Mortal Kombat's name was actually changed to Mystification over there. Well, Mortal Kombat Deception was changed from that because Mortal Kombat Deception translates to Mortal Kombat Disappointment in French. So they had to change the Mystification. Which to me is actually kind of a mean thing. But it actually does provide a more cool name.
You smell of desperation.
Says any woman who actually likes you. Then again, considering the fact that his ending is literally her tearing off Daddy Cage's him tearing off Daddy Cage's face, I can't really deny that claim. Alright. Come on. I don't know why I'm doing so bad right now. Another interesting thing is that if you have him fight Raiden, in certain dialogues, Raiden will actually mention his full name.
Finish him.
Oh, come on. Where he reveals that his name is actually Syzoth or something like that. Or Syzar, I can't remember. Also, I did actually go around to finally change around the emblem on that thing. And that's because, oh god, I've actually screwed up. Well, anyway, it's because of what the name on there actually is. You see, Syzoth is actually... I mean, I apologize, I got lost in where I was.
Oh,
the emblems can do some extra things for you.
Respect me, human.
I'm serious, you smell awful.
Round 1. Fight.
If I was still in my other variation, you would actually have a point. Come on. I do find it funny that only like 2 of the original Mortal Kombat ninjas nowadays still keep their ninja styling. Reptile has now always been a monster. Ermac has always been a collection of souls instead of a ninja warrior who happens to have ninjas. Although his origin still stays the same, and I'll get to that next time. Alright, come on. Which already beat me once. I'm never gonna be able to show off that. Or this. Okay, let's hope this works. Yes!
Reptile wins. Fatality.
Not really all that impressive. Cool looking, but not impressive enough, in all honesty. That plus, I'm kind of glad because it means I get a bigger bonus. Because I almost am done with the crypt. I still haven't gotten everything because I don't play this game that often. Again, after Injustice 2 came out, I kind of dropped this game entirely. But I am back. I'm glad to be back doing these tower videos.
I am Tremor, Zateran. That means nothing to me. Oh, it will.
Round 1.
Oh yeah, I also forgot to mention, while I have Tremor on the screen, I do apologize kinda because I completely forgot I should have done. I already mentioned I had a ninja thing in mind back then. I should have saved him for with the other ninjas. And from the deepest part of my heart, I do apologize, Tremor, because man, you deserve better. I might redo his next time after I do the other ninjas. Even though there's not much to cover on Tremor, I've already done a video on him. There we go.
Round 2. Fight.
Get out of my face. Oh god. I also do like how Tremor actually did get a pretty cool upgrade compared to how he was in the... I don't want to say the comics, but in Special Forces. And again, everyone does better here than they ever will in Special Forces. To me, Special Forces is the worst Mortal Kombat game to ever exist.
Finish him.
Crap, I got the order wrong.
Reptile wins.
Though I do like though I still love Reptile stuff. Alright, next up is Predator. And time to switch out costumes again. Okay, so while not being in Mortal Kombat vs. DCU, Reptile kind of gains the Flash's abilities. That is the only explanation I have for this ability.
You will regret this.
Round 1. Fight!
Also, this is a recreation of the costume we wore in Mortal Kombat 9. I actually like how this one looks. Oh no, you don't. Here we go.
Skills are lacking.
Round 2. Fight!
Also, I have seen some new stuff they come up with Mortal Kombat 9. And Mortal Kombat X. So one of the characters they did recently confirm was Kano, which does make me a bit happy, even though that's obvious. I don't remember a game that doesn't involve Kano. Alright, let's see what it is. Oh god. Wow, this turned around greatly for him. Yes!
Finish him!
Alright, come on. Yes! I already got it, but I'm still happy I did it again.
Reptile wins. Fate.
Come on, all he needed was water and he can heal himself. No, seriously, that is still stupid. I don't even care how long it's been. It's been years since that happened in game. And that's still the dumbest thing ever. As if the eyes, just add some water and it'll be perfectly fine. God, now I kind of want to do Tanya's over again at some point. Actually, that's one of the bad things. The DLC characters didn't have costumes along with them, in my opinion. But this matters that Tanya would like a classic ninja costume.
You will repay my service.
I'll repay you now.
Round 1. Fight!
Because Tanya's one of the characters I honestly do hope returns for MK9. I mean MK11. I don't know why I keep saying 9. Guess I got 9 on the mind for some reason. I don't want to plug my PS3 now and play it. Speaking of which, if I actually do get an Elgato, I might do tower videos for those. Just so I can talk about how I feel about the endings and the characters in that game as well. Or at least the ones who aren't featured in this game.
Round 2. Fight!
Oh crap, no. In case you're wondering, I'm not doing a brutality with Reptile. I can't do any Reptile's brutality. Oh my god!
Reptile wins.
I say I can't do the brutality, and then I managed to do it. I've been trying to do that. I'm not, no joke here. I tried to do that multiple times today. I was not able to do that once. Yet here I come up to, here I come up to Tanya, and suddenly it comes out.
Back in your hole, Snake.
Your fear is pungent.
All I'm afraid of is salmonella.
Round 1. Fight!
Crap, I have nothing to actually retort with that with. Kung Jin, you're lucky you're voiced by one of my favorite Power Rangers. Actually, fun fact here. Because he actually voiced Adam in Power Rangers, he's actually lost out on a couple of jobs because people are that petty. I'm not even kidding you. Why'd you do this? Why didn't he get a job? He took my favorite Power Ranger away. It's not his fault he decided to take me. I mean, it's not his fault at all. Alright. Come on. Okay, that went by fast. You're not worth killing. That's the excuse I'm going with.
Reptile wins. Flawless victory.
Oh god. I was not expecting that. I'm not even gonna lie. I entirely wasn't expecting to get a flawless against him. But I will change the costume he's actually wearing in game.
Reptile.
I would test your skill.
Your fortitude outpaces your wit.
Round 1. Fight.
I did switch, and this is the one you see more in story mode. I actually really like this costume. That plus I can't help but feel like it kind of reminds me of it reminds me a good bit of his design like later games. Well, later in the timeline, I mean. Or when who's coming on to him, basically. What I do find funny about this is these are two people who actually worked for Shang Tsung for like a long time. Think about it. Shang Tsung for the longest time. I mean, Goro for the longest time was the champion of Mortal Kombat. And Reptile was actually put down at the bottom of the pit because people kept surviving it. Okay, I'm gonna do the other one just and make sure I do it right. I did do it wrong the last time I tried this. I also do love how during fatalities, Goro's lower hands don't matter.
Reptile wins.
Because you saw it, there was that one fatality where I chopped his top hand. There's one fatality where you chopped his hands off. It was like, he still has the lower ones. What's stopping him from coming over there and like choking you with them, jumping up and choking you? Okay, sweet. I got the new stuff for Reptile at the very least. Ah, Shinnok. Time to get beat down again. You won't enjoy it, but it's gonna be over quickly. Because for some reason I just got better with Reptile by doing this.
You will remember my sting.
I've already forgotten your name.
Round
Ow.
1. Fight.
Also, I do have to wonder, will Reptile be in service of Shao Kahn, or will he stay with them total? In the new game. Because he actually has shown, sadly he actually has always shown a respect for Shao Kahn, despite the fact of, after what he was revealed, he really shouldn't.
Round 2. Fight.
Whenever, I can't remember the name of that vampire-like chick in, Mortal Kombat. I apologize for drawing a blank like that. Come on. Get close to me. Stay to me, and you'll see your health fade exponentially. Okay, fine. Come here. Okay, that was awesome.
Final round. Fight.
Please, I was Onaga once. You have nothing. Remember, it took everyone combined to defeat the guy I was. You are nothing. You were defeated by Cass. A simple Earth realm I defeated 2 last time. Okay, I should really stop pretending to be Reptile, because that's how I usually lose these things. Okay, come on.
Finish him.
Oh god, I haven't seen this in a while. I'd be more upset I lost, but at least I get to see this again. It's stuff like this though that make me wish that final boss were actually playable characters. Like I know that Corona, the boss of MK11, isn't going to be playable. And that kind of makes me upset, although I guess that her right-hand man, whatever his name is, that we see in game, is basically going to be the replacement for her. Which to me, I would be more angry about, but at the same time, no, I know I'm probably going to love playing as the guy. Or at least trying him out. I honestly do have to wonder, in this timeline, where is Chameleon? Because she did work for Shao Kahn too. And the other one was just always in the background. But here's actually some peace. Here's something actually happy for this sad, sad soldier.
After Shinnok's defeat, Reptile was ordered to Earthrealm by Kotal Khan to assess the damage. Such intel could prove useful in future conflicts. Stumbling upon a collapsed cavern, exposed during the crisis, Reptile was shocked to see raptors emerging from within. Unlike the rest of his race, these raptors had never left Earthrealm for the doomed realm of Zaterra, and thus had remained safe and hidden. Alone no more, Reptile vowed to remain with his rediscovered people and reclaim their Earthrealm homeland.
Okay, in a way, I kinda hope that isn't canon, because I mean, Earthrealm has like humans have another thing that can easily kill them, and have every reason to kill them, because well, they were there first. But I am still glad I got that brutality. Anyway, I do hope that is kind of a real thing, because I want Reptile to finally at least achieve some real form of happiness. Throughout the dude's life, he's been everyone's slave. He's been a puppet. He's been everything that could be horribly done to a person has been done to that character. The only time he ever got any real credibility was back in the first game when he was a secret boss, and also later on when it was revealed that he's also, when he was the best level Naga. Which, to be fair, that gives him more credibility than Baraka, because Baraka, while he's a smart version of what is Baraka again?
Alien.
I'm sorry, I forgot the name of it. While he is a smart Tarkatan, he's not the smartest. He pretty much is one of the smartest next to Melina, unless you count Melina, in which case he's an idiot. Because in story, he does a bunch of cool stuff, but I'll say that for later, because I want for whenever I do Baraka's Tower sometime in the future. But anyway, I'm feeling a bit nostalgic, and we're gonna go to another person who was in the first game, technically, with our very own.
Ermac.
This has been Zayred, everyone, and until then.